Sheffield United have lost their second game on the bounce after losing 2-1 to Nottingham Forest at the City Ground. But disappointingly, I really thought we could have got something out of this game. Talking about the key moments, obviously the first one has to be Lowe totally miskicking the ball and scuffing his clearance, and then us subsequently conceding a goal where I thought Egan could have done better. The second key moment was obviously Hamer's incredible finish in the second half. I mean, what a player we've got on our hands there. Certainly the sort of player who can keep you in the Premier League. The third moment I've got down is the Traore one-on-one miss. He should have done better. We should have scored. We should have gone 2-1 up as opposed to 2-1 down. And then the fourth big moment I've got is, again, sloppy defending, letting us down for the Wood goal. I really think Egan could have won that header and could have prevented that goal from happening. And now to talk player ratings, I've got a 5-point scale, so 5 is the best, 1's the worst. Starting in the goalkeeper, so with Wes, I think he gets a 3. Did everything he needed to do, conceded 2 goals, but I don't really think he could have saved them. I don't think many keepers in the world save them goals, in fairness. Robinson, I'll give him a 4. I thought he was really good this game, got up the pitch really well, almost scored a goal in the second half. I thought, yeah, of our 3 centre-backs, I think he probably performed the best even. Egan, I'm going to have to give a 2. I know 2 sounds a bit harsh, but I think he could have stopped both goals if he was on it today. And I'll give a 3. I thought he was just sort of average, did everything he needed to do. Then Lowe, I've given a 1. That's the worst I've seen him play. He was rightfully hooked at half-time. Sousa, I'm going to give a 4. I thought he was absolutely fantastic this game. Really, for £7 million, a player like him is an absolute steal. And I think, again, like I said with Hamer earlier, that's the sort of player who's going to keep us in the Premier League. He was so good this game. And you could tell the second he came off, we sort of lost our momentum and lost our foothold in the game. Norwood, I'll give a 3. I thought he was all right this game. Osborne, similar thing. I'll give him a 3. I mean, look, he's not a natural right wing back, and that's where he's asked to play. So considering that, you can even say he maybe deserved to get more than just a 3. But yeah, I thought he was a pretty solid, steady player for us. Hamer, I'm going to give a 5 out of 5. I thought he was just sensational all game, and to top it off, he scored a fantastic goal. Traore, I'm going to have to give a 2. Feels harsh to give him a score that low because I thought he was actually quite good for most of the game, but he should have scored, so I'm going to have to knock him down a point. And then Ozula, I'm going to give him a 3. I think every time he plays, he looks so much better, and I think he's certainly going to be a very good player for us. Now talk about the substitutions. Larouci, I'm going to give a 3. Maybe argue we should have got a 4. I thought he was just so much better than Max Lowe. I mean, it was night and day between them. Bash, I'm going to give him a 3. Looked decent, but obviously not as good as Sousa, so that's why he doesn't get any more than a 3. Brooks, 3. I think he looked good. I want to see him get more game time where he can, because I think he's going to come into a really good player for us. And then Hackford didn't have much to do really. He played for 10 minutes, so I'll give him a 3. Looked all right. Now to talk about my main takeaways from the game. Look, this loss is a really tough one to take, but bear in mind that Hamer and Sousa were both really quality in midfield, and the performance was twice as good as it was against Palace. Especially in the second half, we looked great for huge portions of it until Sousa came off, and the game went more into the balance a little bit. I think realistically, we're still 2 signings away from having a really good, competitive lower end of the Premier League squad. I think we need another forward and then another sort of creative attacker or creative attacking midfielder so that we can make more high quality chances and score more goals. Because, although Hamer scored a good goal today, that isn't the sort of goal you can score every week. So we need another way of getting goals outside of just, Hamer being amazing. And then additionally, I think we just need our players now just to get more acclimatised to the league, stay more calm, more collected in these big moments, not fluff it, not make silly mistakes like we were doing today. Then I think in these sort of games we'll be able to start picking up points. So have a bit of faith and just give it a few games for us to get used to it, for us to get the system bred into us, and I think we'll come good. I think we'll be fine. Looking forward to our next 3 games. It's Man City next week at home, and that will most likely be a loss. Look, I think we should just put 10 men behind the ball at all times, leave one person up top as an out ball, and just try to keep the game as low scoring as we possibly can so we can maintain a better goal difference than teams like Everton and Wolves. And then we have Lincoln City at home. I think this is going to be a great opportunity for us to give game time to players like Andre Brooks, youth players who sort of need minutes where we can give them to them. And also players coming back from injury like McBurney. I think it's a good opportunity for him just to get some minutes into his legs. And on top of that, it just gives us an opportunity to go out and get the first win of the season and sort of just gain a bit of confidence going into the Everton game. Then obviously Everton at home on the 2nd of September. At this point, the transfer window is going to be shut. All the business will be done. The squad we see there will be the squad for the rest of the season. And this is the sort of game where we need to start picking up some points, because that is a relegation 6-pointer. So actually, I'd say they're quite good fixtures for the next 3. Obviously, Man City sort of a write-off. Then we have 2 winnable games in a row, and we can start to gain some momentum for the rest of the season. Thanks for watching.